What the f, man? Where did you learn to hang lights?
Hey there guys, welcome to another Throwdown Showdown with another pair of similar headsets. I am Ryan Seacrest, I am Da1writer. Unlike the last fight that was easy to figure out who was the winner, the fight between the PX21 and P11 headsets were so similar I had to use 2 games to figure out the differences. First things first though. As mentioned in my last showdown, I'll tell you the winner now before I rant for a little bit. The saying goes, you get what you pay for, and even though the PX21s are only a $20 difference from the P11s, the PX21s is the better buy when these are hooked up to the DSS, Force DSS unit. Reasons being, these still produce a deeper bass, better surround, and these are way more comfortable, especially if you switch out the original cups with the X11 headset cups. You can buy them online on TurboBeach.com's website, and they sell them separately. I think they're like between, they're $5 each, so they're really cheap. Now, with this out the way, the Turtle Beach P11s seem to be a refresh of the PX21s, like the PX5 is a refresh of the X41. But we know that that's not the whole story. While the PX5 has changed some things for the better, but on the opposite spectrum, we have the P11s having its changes going for the worse. Even though the P11s look like the PX5 design-wise, flaunting that red and black earmuff look for the winter holiday season, it has none of the great features and options of it. Removing the sliders of the PX21s, as you can see right here, P11s removed all the sliders on the PX21s. And now it is more of a simplified, just a chat knob, volume gain knob, and turning on and off the mic. That's all there is now. The reason being is because those particular options are always on, which causes some weird sound issues I couldn't get over, and which we'll be delving into. Now, before we delve into the bad, let's look at this funky design choice that someone thought up. P11s look like what I said before, red and black earmuffs. Not black and yellow, like the song, red and black. This is not a good thing, as it means that this isn't going to fit everyone because of its earmuff style. Yes, it has adjustable bands and a very comfortable headrest. But does the Turtle Beach does Turtle Beach hate PS3 owners or something? Just like the PX21s, these comfy cups are way too small. I do give them props for hearing me out. With my complaint about the thickness of the cups, your ears now rest inside the foam cups, but the cups are so small, my ears barely fit inside. Why can't they use the cups from the X11s? They are perfect. They're huge and they fit pretty much all ear sizes. Now, let's get to why you would avoid picking these up. As a DSS unit owner, I wanted to see if this was compatible with it. And I guess the answer is yes and a no. It hooked up just fine, but as I already mentioned before the P11, before the P11 has its PX21 features always on. Whoever thought this would make things easier or made sense needs to go right back to the drawing board. The PX21 stereo expander was alright on its own without the DSS unit hooked up to it. But once you did, yeah, your surround sound sounded pretty horrible. The PX21s, when you had that stereo expander on, it would make things sound very distant. So usually, whenever I have my PX21s hooked up, my PX21s hooked up to my DSS unit, I usually have my stereo expander turned off. But was it Soda Turtle Beach must have noticed that this stereo expander problem was an issue when they hooked up the P11s to the DSS unit. So they tweaked a few things. Surround is still a bit distant, but to distract you, they upped the treble to make the sound, I guess, much brighter. It sounded much brighter and a bit louder than normal. But I used Condemn Criminal Origin to test a surround tweak and found it distracting. Opening scene alone made me think the police officer was trying to yell at me across the room when the guy was standing right in front of me. And that's not either the bad though. Going Seinfeld on you. What's the deal with the bass? It says the bass boost is on, but at what level? If you saw my last comparison of the PX21, I absolutely love the bass on the PX21. I had it at the highest level and even raised my DSS recently to 2 notches to have even more bass. This avoids 2 notches avoids the muffle problem I was having. Where the heck is the bass on the P11? The box even says the bass boost is on, always on. But what level is it at? Is it 0.5 or something? My Fallout 3 mini nuke test, a sound test had the P11 failing miserably. I felt no impact to the bass at all. I literally had to max out my DSS bass boost in order to get any passable bass, and that's not a good thing. You know what? I can't even recommend the P11 headset at all. If you have a DSS unit, heck, I can't even recommend the headset by itself for budget gamers. The PX21s are the obvious winners, hands down. The P11 is a horrible refresh that has me shaking my fist in disgust, especially since I paid freaking $60 for this thing. The P11 surround is downgraded due to the up and treble and forced stereo expander. The P11's bass is embarrassing and requires a DSS bass boost to be set at the highest to even get any decent bass. And the earmuff design, while being as cute and all, the small cups won't fit everyone. Do yourself a favor and avoid buying this and pick up the PX21 headset instead. Yeah, they cost $20 more, but you get a way better headset and they wipe the floor of the P11s. Thanks, guys. This is your comparison video. Leave comments and questions on the video thread. Alright? Later, guys.